Yeah, the way you play me, it was low down. I sip too much drink, I gotta slow down.
Check, microphone check, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Bangy. You are now rocking with the Penthouse podcast. This is episode 13, and we got a very, very special guest, man. It's my dog, man, my brother from another mother, man. You know, fashion icon, you know, stylist, you know, entrepreneur, you know, clothing brand owner. You know, give it up for my dog, B Nettles, man. What's poppin' with my boy?
Brother, I appreciate it, man.
How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
We up in this thing, man. I got my dog B in the Penthouse, man. How you been living, man? Where you been at, man?
I've been good, man. Just been grinding, man. Staying out the way, man. You know, take care of my kids and just, you know, living life. But I've been good, though.
How many kids you got?
2.
Okay, 2 girls, right?
Nah, a boy and a girl.
A boy and a girl, okay.
My
that
daughter
is right.
6, my son 11.
Okay, that is right. That is right.
Yes, sir.
What's up with the SATH, man? Stop all the hating, man. You got everybody in the city rocking SATH. You know we turned the Penthouse into the SATH house today. You see we got all the SATH, you feel me?
Big SATH.
Merch on deck. You feel me? Shout out to Bando Bookies too.
Yes, sir.
Tell me how you get from the point of being basically everybody's go-to model to being the one now everybody coming to you for the swag, for the brand, for the merch. Tell me how you go from that to that.
I'd say I guess just being myself, you know what I'm saying? I really don't try to, you know, look at too many what everyone else is doing. I kind of just try to stay in my lane, you know what I'm saying? I always like to do my own thing, like with the fashion. Like, I'm the type of person, I like to wear shit from everywhere, like.
Make sure you stay in the mic.
Some people, you know, like to shop at certain spots. I'm the type of guy, I like to shop everywhere. So, you know, maybe just being myself. I think it's just being myself and just, you know, I be trying to put that shit on and, you know, I show love to a lot of people. So, you know, people want to connect with me and so.
Let me speak on that. Let me speak on that real quick because I remember a couple of years ago where I saw you in, it was like H&M shopping. You was in there and I was in there at the same time. So I like the fact that you don't have to be in a designer store and you gonna still put that motherfucking shit on.
Period.
You feel me? You just like me. You like me with
exactly.
this shit.
So it's all about being yourself at the end of the day. It's like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think you gotta wear a certain type of shit to, you know, be fresh or be fly and all that because it's expensive or all that. It's just, you know, whatever you like, it's in you, not on you. So it's all about feeling comfortable and, you know, feeling confident in what you got on. So, you know, I just feel like I've always been able to do that. I'm the type of guy, like I see a shirt at Target or Walmart or anywhere, PacSun,
I just bought a shirt from Walmart.
But I'm also someone that like to shop at, you know, Saks and Barney's and shit like that too when I'm out of town and shit like that too. But I'm the type of guy that like to shop anywhere. Shit I like, you know, I grab it and I put that shit on. You know, I make that shit look good. So I think it's just about, you know, being yourself at the end of the day.
And if you like it, you like it.
Exactly.
Because like you just said, something. I don't know what you said, but you said something about Walmart.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, if I see a little,
I seen a shirt in Walmart.
For real.
It's on my gram right now. Y'all can go to it. My last picture, I got it.
No
I cut
bullshit.
the sleeves off it, but I'm like,
For
that shirt was
real.
like, I think it was like $12-13, but I was like, this hot. I like it. It's
like that. That's how it be.
You feel me? So I like that. I fuck with that in you. Tell me, where are you from actually?
I'm from Columbus.
All right, what side of town?
North side.
North side.
I grew up like 161 area.
Okay.
That area.
So tell me what your and you got a brother too. How many siblings do you got? I know you got one brother. How many?
I actually got a lot of brothers.
How many?
Total 5 brothers total actually.
Damn, you got any sisters?
No sisters. No.
All right, so it's six of y'all. So your dad was putting in that work. Shout out
But
Pops, man.
we all got some of us got different. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I got 5 brothers. Total.
Tell me what your childhood, your upbringing was like.
I mean, I lived a pretty good life. Like, we wasn't, you know, we obviously wasn't rich or anything like that. We wasn't poor, but, you know what I'm saying, my parents, they worked hard and made sure we had what we needed and stuff like that. So, you know, my brothers, we played sports growing up, basketball, baseball, football growing up. And, you know what I'm saying, our parents always made sure we was good, food on the table, clothes on our back. But, you know, it was times it was hard and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying, we got through them times and, you know, we blessed at the end of the day. So, you know, I grew up, you know, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely learned a lot of lessons and stuff. So, you know, I wouldn't take nothing back.
How long have you actually been into fashion and modeling?
Well, I always liked fashion. I always liked dressing fly and shit like that. But when I really started really loving fashion, I can't really even say it like I really don't know exactly what time it was, but I'll probably say about 7 years ago when I really started loving fashion. You know what I'm saying? And fashion is evolving so much, so you know it's changing so much. But I always love fashion. I always loved to dress nice. I always loved to, you know, put that shit on for real. So, but I started modeling probably about 5 to 6 years ago. But I slowed down a little bit when I had my brand, just because I don't want to just be modeling for a whole bunch of different brands and stuff when I'm trying to promote my own. Exactly.
Shit,
so, but it's some brands that reach out to me. You know what I'm saying?
That's my next question.
It makes sense, and I definitely will.
Give me a couple of your favorite brands that you work with locally. There you go.
But you said
give me a couple of your favorite brands that you actually worked with locally on the modeling side.
Definitely gotta go with my boy Tay, Trapper.
Shout out Tay.
Shout out my boy Tay. For sure, he, you know, shout out to him for sure. He showed me a lot of love. He actually helped me a lot with a lot of.
Y'all just did the collab recently too.
We did a little collab. Yeah, we did. We got some more stuff coming too. We actually got some t-shirts and shit we gonna do too, and some hoodies and shit. But
who else?
We did some pants, but Tay Adams for sure. Shout out my boy. But definitely my boy Beezy, Lemons on Fire. His shit crazy.
I've been saying that shit.
Definitely gotta shout my boy Beezy out. He got his shit. I ain't gonna lie, he one of my favorite brands right now. Like, and I don't even want to say we local because we bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But we definitely, this our city, so you know, of course we started here, but we bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tay, shout out to Beezy.
So do you know Beezy personally, or did he just reach out to you to do a shoot and y'all just got cool?
We actually met randomly, like probably like 2 years ago at this store, this little fashion store, on High Street. Actually, we met at Tac Lux. Actually, shout out to Tac Lux, black-owned clothing store on High Street. But we met there, and he been cool. He showed love. I actually didn't even know he had a brand, Lemons on Fire, until a couple months later. And then I kept seeing the Lemons on Fire, and then I actually found out that he ran the brand. I'm like, oh, that's my boy that I met. So we've been locked in ever since. He showed me a lot of love too, and I fuck with his brand. His shit fire. Like, we got a lot of shit coming in.
Y'all just went crazy on the last shoot y'all did.
Oh,
you just piped them up real quick. They got the crazy merch, but you just such a natural with that shit.
You know I had to turn it up. Shout my boy Beezy, man. Lemons on Fire.
So how long has SATH been an idea in your head? Like, tell me first off, how long has it been an official brand, basically selling merch, and how long has it been an idea in your head to make SATH the actual plan, the brand?
Well, SATH actually, it took me a while to come up with the name. I was thinking about random names. I was thinking like acronyms that.
And let them know what it stands for.
SATH stands for Stop All the Hate. Like I said, I was coming up with looking for names for a while, and want to do like an acronym that stand for something that actually meant something too, and had a name. So I was just messing around with names. I'm super creative, so like I just was messing around with random names and saying a bunch of random crazy names and stuff, acronyms and stuff in my head and stuff, and trying to make it mean something. So I was just going on with ideas and SATH, and one day I just came up with SATH, and it just stuck with me. I was writing it out, and I seen it in the font, and I was like, oh, this looks fire, like, and it means something. You know what I'm saying? So probably like 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And I really started selling merch probably about two and a half years ago, when I really started going hard with the merch and selling clothes and doing online sales and stuff like that.
Your inspirations in the fashion world, like, who are you inspired by?
I was very inspired by Virgil. Rest in peace to Virgil. Definitely was inspired by him. I like Jerry Lorenzo. A lot of people even though he did his thing, a lot of people don't really talk about him in the fashion, but I always loved his Safira guys. Shit is crazy. Always been inspired by him, just the quality and everything like that. But Don C, someone too, obviously Kanye, and not even just designers too, like artists and shit too. I'm inspired by a lot of artists.
Name a few.
On the fashion side?
Yeah.
Shy Glizzy. I fuck with this. Shy Glizzy be putting that shit on. I like Shy Glizzy. He be putting that shit on for show. Free Gunna. I like how he...
Free Gunna, man. YSL, Free Thug, man. Shout out YSL. Future,
sure.
The GOAT. Yeah. Future, the GOAT.
Definitely.
Who's your dream collab, fashion-wise? Like, for you and SATH to collab, basically a collab with in the fashion world, who would be your dream collab?
Ooh. A brand?
Yeah, any brand.
That's tough. Also, too, I'm inspired by Kanye, too.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't forget Kanye. But, that's a tough one.
Would it be Ye? SATH and Ye collab?
I fuck with that. I think that'd be hard.
Y'all probably do like some type of Gap and SATH and Yeezy collab.
He ain't fucking with Gap and shit right now, but yeah, we definitely could do a little SATH Yeezy collab. I think that'd be hard, but that'd be crazy.
Let's touch on that. He ain't fucking with Gap right now, but how do you feel about that whole situation?
I ain't really got into the details, so I ain't about to sit here and lie, act like I know all the details and shit, because I really don't. I really ain't been paying attention to all that.
From what
I heard, it seemed like they kind of just trying to take money off his name, and he the one bringing all the money and sales in and shit, and they trying to give him a little percentage. That's what it seemed like, but like I said, I don't know the details and shit, but listen, hopefully it'll work out for Kanye, though. I fuck with Ye, for sure.
Tell me, in your opinion, what's one of the hardest parts about running a clothing brand?
That's a good question. I'll probably say just finding the right qualities and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, and getting pieces and shit that you really like. And you know what I'm saying, sometimes when you getting pieces from overseas and shit like that, obviously you can get samples and shit like that, but I guess I feel like that might be one of the hardest parts, is kind of just getting the right quality shit. But I'm the type of guy, I like the top quality, so I always want to get the best shit, you know what I'm saying. But I don't know, I guess that would be one of the toughest things for me, really find the top quality. But I'm the type of person, I just keep making sure I find the right quality until I don't just put out shit just because I used to do the shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, like I used to put out shit, bro. Like when I first started SATH, like just putting out shit. But once I started really getting into qualities and shit like that, like I want to have the best shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm all about, quality, you know?
Yeah, big on quality.
That shit on today too, so.
Yeah, we got that SATH shit on, man. Shout out SATH, hold on. Y'all know what we doing, man. We turned this into the SATH house today, man.
Yes, sir.
So on another scale, tell me what's the most lit shit about doing this brand shit to you? Because you just told us what the hardest thing is. What's the funnest or the most rewarding thing about doing this to you?
I mean, I would say probably just being able to just travel and do what you want and have your own brand and do pop-ups. I love doing pop-ups. You know, you connect with a lot of people, you meet different brands and shit like that, a lot of different people and shit like that. So I would say just being able to travel and do pop-ups and stuff like that. But it's lit for real. I love this fashion shit. And I'm just getting started for real, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sit here and act like I'm over here the biggest poppin' or the richest nigga.
Oh, but your shit around. Your shit around. It's popping around this motherfucker for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I got major things, you know what I'm saying, I still want to do in life and with the brand and shit. You know, we just getting started, but I do appreciate all the support and all the love from everyone, you feel me?
Sure. What's some other stuff that you want to do as far as besides fashion? Because like you just stated, you just other shit you want to do. Acting, you mentioned something to me about music. What you doing in the studio, B? What's going on?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? Did I just leak a secret?
He just leaked that. He wasn't supposed to say that.
The leak, you know, it's going down in the motherfucking pan.
I be having fun with the music and shit, just to, you know, when I'm just in my free time and shit.
Well,
I do be dropping some shit. I'm gonna send you some shit tonight too.
You gotta send me some shit. And this, hold on, B. You gotta send me some shit. And when you drop your first single, your first video, you gotta bring it to the pen so we can premiere it.
You think I'm not? Come on, man.
For sure.
I remember the question. You said, "What else do I want to do?" You feel me? What else I want to do?
Good shit, B.
I definitely wanna. I wanna start. I would definitely love to start acting. I ain't gonna lie. That's not like on the top of my list, but I would love to start acting and shit eventually. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm a stylist and shit too. I'm gonna start getting into being a stylist more too. I got a couple of my athlete friends that, you know, that I fuck with, my homies and shit, that let me style them and shit sometimes and shit. So that's cool. I want to start getting into that too, and the music and shit too. You know, I model it on a little bit on the side and shit, depending on, you know, who it is. But I would love to do like walk fashion shows and shit like that too. So
you gonna jump into that acting bag?
I think I'll be a good actor for real.
I might have to cast you in one of my movies. I don't know what I'm gonna have to cast you as, but I know I'm shooting a movie soon, and I might have to have you come to auditions to see, because I definitely feel like you can get into that acting bag for sure.
I could too. I appreciate that, but for sure I think I could too. Nah, for real.
The city's lit. I think that we came a long way from where we were 5-6 years ago. We definitely making strides as far as like High Street being revamped and just Columbus being revamped in general as like this whole new age wave of just culture, of music, of art, of talent. But we still aren't where we necessarily need to be. tell me, in your opinion, what are some things that you feel we can do as a whole, as a culture, to actually bring this shit together, push this shit forward, and reach the next level?
Well, I would say, first of all, I want to shout out to the city, because I feel like we're doing great things right now. The city growing, on the music, on the fashion, everything that's, like you said, High Street, the city's definitely growing. So, shout out everyone doing their thing. But I think definitely to take it to the next level, I think we need to just start coming together and start spreading more love and then supporting each other, because we have a lot of talent in the city, from chefs to, like I said, music, fashion, athletes, everything. So I feel like it's just us coming together and start, supporting each other, and I feel like that'll really take the city to the next level if we can just really start showing more love. You know what I'm saying? So much hate going on in the world. And
Stop all the hate, man.
Period. And like I said, that's what we're going to talk about that later, because SATH is bigger than just a clothing line. You know what I'm saying? It's really a lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So much crazy shit going on in the world. And that's why I really came up with SATH. But we'll talk about that later. But at the end of the day, I just feel like we need to come together and spread more love and support each other, because we got a lot of talent here. We got people doing great things, and sometimes we need to hear it. Let your people know how great they are. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
What is it that you would like SATH to be remembered for when it's all said and done? Because you saying, of course, it's bigger than the clothing brand. It's just a super deeper meaning. What impact is it that you would like SATH to make when it's all said and done?
But yeah, that's a good question, Brody. I mean, like I said, SATH is all about, being yourself and spreading love. SATH stands for Stop All the Hate. It's bigger than just someone hating on you. It's Stop All the Hate, with all this racism going on in the world, and these police killing these innocent, black people, and just everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just all the racism, black people getting killed for no reason, just everything. I could keep going on, but that's what it's all about. So I feel like, we need to start spreading more love and supporting each other. Like I said, back to my message I was saying, it's about spreading love. But I think, back to your question, what I want SATH to be remembered as, I want it to be remembered as someone that wasn't afraid to express themselves and spread love and reach out to others and let them know they're doing great things. It's about spreading love, man. That's what it's all about, man. You can't do nothing without love. So
that's real shit. That's real shit. You got a lot of dope relationships as far as like with different athletes, celebrities, entertainers, public figures. How do you contribute to that as far as like, how do you move to create these relationships for other aspiring artists and brand owners to basically get in that type of situation as well?
A lot of times just being in the right situation, you know what I'm saying? The right time, carrying yourself right, and just being yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's what I would definitely say, man, you know what I'm saying? Just being yourself at the end of the day, and I'm someone too at the end of the day, so it's like, they look at me like I'm someone too, so it's not like I'm just looking at them, oh, that's such and such, you know what I'm saying? They look at me like I'm a boss too, so I know how to...
Eye for an eye type shit.
Exactly, so I know how to approach certain people and, be myself at the end of the day, and, show my respects and shit like that, and it's just, like I said, being yourself, and they see what I got going on too, so it's just a networking thing, you know what I'm saying? So I've always been good at that, I feel like that's a blessing too at the end of the day. But
how much of a help has that been though, having those type of relationships with, like, because when you have those type of relationships, you also have the ability to reach out like, hey, can you rock this hat in the at the show for me, or can you such and such, like, and that will guarantee help blow your brand up bigger. Like, how important is that?
Oh, that's very important. That's what's really, a lot of people, that's not to knock anyone or anything, but a lot of brands, it's harder for people sometimes, smaller brands to getting it on certain people, you know what I'm saying, celebrities or anything like that. But I always been able to connect with the right people, and I always had these good relations with certain people from, like I said, just being myself. So I feel like that's very important. You definitely got to have the right people in your shit, you know what I'm saying? So all the time that I always build a relationship, I always talk business too. It's not just about, oh, I'm a big fan and shit like that. It's never like that. It's on some business shit. It's like, how can we connect? You feel what I'm saying? So it's always good to build these relationships. And then when I do want to send them shit, I'm blessing them with a nice care package. They fucking with it. It's fly. It's hard. So they put that shit on. Now I got pictures, and now other people want to get in. Now it's just a domino effect. Just connecting with the right people You know what I'm saying? Because I've reached out. I know a lot of people that athletes and shit that look out for me, like just from showing them love on the clothes and shit, give me free tickets to games and, you know, shit like that when I'm out. You know what I'm saying? We connect, go to concerts, all types of shit. So it's all love, man. It's important to build them good relationships.
Relationships is important, man.
Definitely.
And speaking of that, we've been locked in for like 5-6 years now. We linked up at originally at the shop on, was it High Street, where we first linked up and we did the shoot. What was the name of that shop? I think it was like the shoe store, one of the shoe stores.
Oh yeah. That was the first time we met. Yeah.
The first time
back
we linked
in the day.
up,
Yeah,
and we did a shoot.
And it's been love ever since.
Been locked in ever since.
Ever since it's been love, bang.
You already know. So speaking of the love situation, though, you know the ladies want to know. I wouldn't be right if I didn't ask you this. Is B single? Are you in love? Are you in a relationship right now? What's your status right now for the ladies?
I'm single right now, my boy. I'm single. I'm vibing right now. I'm just, trying to find myself, bettering myself every day. But, I'm dating a little bit, but I'm single right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Tell us this. What's next for B?
What's next? That's a good question, man. You getting deep in these questions. What's next? But what's next is just, being happy, man, for real. Having peace in my life, health, wealth, and happiness, for real. That's it. That's right now. I got a lot of goals I ain't about to get all into right now, but I would just say that health, wealth, and happiness right now. That's what's next, though.
Facts.
Going up.
When it's all said and done, tell me a few words, or just tell me just a quick sentence. How do you want to be remembered when it's all said and done, your legacy? What do you want people to remember about you? What do you want them to say about B when it's all said and done, if they can remember anything about you?
That's another good question, bro. You on point with these questions, for real. But I want them to know that I was always myself, and I always treated everyone the same. It don't matter if you the richest motherfucker, the poorest motherfucker. It don't matter. Like, I always treat everyone the same. So I want to be remembered as someone that always treated everyone the same and was always himself, you know what I'm saying? And always spread love and was positive and full of life and full of joy and love. Like, that's what I want to be remembered as. Like, I'm not the type of person to just treat someone better because they got this or they got that. Like, I'm the type of person that talk to everyone. I could talk to a millionaire, a billionaire, someone that ain't got nothing, homeless people. I do it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the type of person that can talk to anyone. So I want to be remembered as that. I always treat everyone the same and always as myself.
And that's real shit. And I always say, and I'm glad you said that, because one of my most important rules to life is, like you said, treat everybody the same. Treat the janitor of the company the same way you would treat the CEO of the company. You feel me? Nobody is above nobody. We all in this shit together. We all going through the same thing in different bodies with different perspectives. So just be kind. You feel me? Show love, spread love, and stop all the hate, man. You feel me? That's that SATH lifestyle, man. It's bigger than a clothing brand. It's a lifestyle, man. It's a lifestyle of love and leading with love. I'm sure it's a lot of people that would want to connect with you. Let me know, let them know your Instagram and where they can follow you at and find you at in case they want to get some of that SATH merch or get up with B for any shoots or business inquiries.
Yes, sir. You can hit my Instagram, B Nettles on Instagram, Twitter, IG, everything the same. B Nettles on everything. And my clothing brand, SATH, SATH, the period CO. So that's my SATH Instagram, and that's my business gram. I'm fried right now. Shout out to my nigga Bangy.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my dog B. And before we get out of here, just one message we could leave the youth. Just one message we could leave the youth. From B
Love
to the
each
youth.
other, man. Stop killing each other, man. Y'all young kings, man. Y'all gotta stick together, man. Y'all got so much life to live, so much happiness, so much life to experience, man. Be safe out here, man. For real. Love each other. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop killing each other, man. Life is precious, for real. We got to love each other. You know what I'm saying? So definitely to the youth, you know what I'm saying? Y'all young kings, you know what I'm saying? I don't even like to, you know what I'm saying? Because it's for real, it's deep. I really want to get deep into this shit. I really don't want to talk too much about it because it's going to be a whole nother conversation. But it's right? Like, it's sad, for real. I hate to see it. You know what I'm saying? I want us to really stick together. The city, we got a beautiful city. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to just know that y'all got so much life to live. So, not to get too deep into this shit, but you know what I'm saying? We got to spread love.
It's a good message. It's a good message. It's a good message. Just appreciate
support each other. You know what I'm saying? Love on each other, for real. that's what it's all about. So I would definitely say that, man.
So I definitely would like to thank my dog B for coming through. I appreciate you, my brother. Keep going with the brand. Keep spreading that love. Keep spreading that positivity. Keep being exactly who you are. Fuck all the hate. Fuck all the doubters. Keep doing exactly what you're doing because you're being blessed for it. You see 10 times 10. Other than that, y'all, follow us on IG, Penthouse Television. Follow me on IG at _Bangy, BANGI. Make sure you follow my dog B Nettles. Get some of this SATH shit in your life, man. Get some of this SATH shit in your life. And other than that, Penthouse Network, episode 13. Shout out Critty in the back holding it down, man. Shout out my dog L3. I love you, boy. And we out this bitch. Gone.
I'm praying over my downfall over some pussy. That shit is crazy. I bought them all up for all them times that I never had shit. It's a hell of a game. Won't even know it. Hell of a life. They did it first, so but we did it right. What you gonna tell it ain't come overnight. How you make out? We ain't feeding the hype. How you been now? Like a thief in the night. In the heat of the night. When we needed the most. When nobody on sight. Nobody to call. But they swear in this love. They was living a lie.